5, and it's time for a local scoop, which is coincidentally brought to you by the Columbia Implant Center in Manchester, which also happens to be my guest today, Dr. Abbas Mohammadi from Columbia Implant Center. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. So I know all the services that you offer at Columbia Dental, and you have for years now, all the locations and all the hours that you're open and the dental labs and all that, but I brought you in today because I've been hearing about the Columbia Implant Center and the amazing work that you're doing, and I have an implant, and I got it probably about 20 years ago when I lost a tooth to a wave in Rhode Island at the beach with my family on vacation, and I needed to replace the tooth, my lateral. And 20 years ago, this was a very involved process. Took about a month. And I heard in your commercials that you can get dental implants in as little as a day.
Correct, Mike. Let me put it in more historical context, the evolution of implant.
Please.
The first implant been placed in Sweden back in 1965.
Wow.
Yes, so originally when they placed the implant, they placed only the implant body, like just the screw goes inside the bone. They waited 4 to 6 months until the bone integrated to the implant, and then after that they went and replaced the abutment and crown over top of those screws.
Okay.
Now, later on, as the design of the implant evolved and the treatment of the surface of the implant evolved, the concept of immediate placement come to the picture. That means we remove the tooth, we remove the bad tooth, and at the same time, we place the implant body. So
crazy.
All the time we had to remove the tooth, we have to wait until the bone heal, and again go back and place the implant at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we right now these days we immediately placing the implant. Since we see a lot of emergency at Columbia Implant Center, we have the capacity, we have the resources. People, they come to us because they have a bad tooth, they are in pain and agony. We are capable of removing the tooth and placing the implant at the same time, so the patients, they not need to come back again for another surgery and so on and so.
So I had beautiful baby teeth, all intact, and then as I got my adult teeth, I was missing 2 laterals. So my mother was a dental office manager, so I am very familiar with dental offices. So I had braces to move everything to where it should be to leave the spaces for the laterals. And back in the 1980s, I had 2 Maryland bridges that went in to replace my 2 teeth that I was missing congenitally with my adult teeth. And then, like I said, I'm in Rhode Island, got swept upside down by a wave, tooth gets knocked out, and it was really hard because you had to go in, you had to get the Maryland bridge, what was left of it, removed, you had to get the post put into your jawbone, you had to wait weeks, and now you're waiting weeks with a hole in your mouth, hiding it with a retainer, which is not convenient.
Correct.
This sounds like it's amazing, and it should be, because here we are in the 21st century now.
Absolutely, and many times we load the implant immediately at the same time. That means we take the tooth out, we place the implant body, and we put a nice temporary looking tooth over that top of the implant, so the patient, they don't have to walk with retainer, or they don't have to walk without tooth. Yes.
That's awesome. I mean, imagine, God forbid, you're in a car accident and you lose teeth in the car accident because of the airbag or because you hit the dashboard. The first thing you want to do is get your smile back. If you don't have your smile, you don't have your game.
Correct.
Smile is very important.
Car accident, we see a lot of accident through those outside activity like baseball, hockey.
Baseball is the worst thing, right in the face.
Yes, correct. And now hockey season is coming, yes.
Yeah. Well, so how are things overall?
Overall, perfect. Everything is going very well.
Excellent.
Thanks to the community. We, after COVID, we were able to, condense all our resources in one roof, and we created Columbia Implant Center, so we are able to provide services all at the same day.
It is amazing because other dental practices you have to send off to get the crowns, made. or you have to send off the impressions to make sure that you get the implants or the dentures or whatever things. But you do everything in house.
Correct. And for the same reason, especially on weekends or after hours, people are coming from Rhode Island, Massachusetts, neighboring state, because they know they might travel a lot, but at the end of the day, they save more time.
Well, we are so grateful that Columbia Dental and Columbia Implant Center have been partners with WRCH for years now. So we're very
Correct.
appreciative of your business.
25 years.
We're smiling every day because of you, Doctor. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much.
I feel like we have a close